Hey my beautiful friends, I thought that today we'd come on here and we would do a little bit of a what is in my bag video, because this is my current bag that I have been using and I wanted to show you guys what I carried in it today. So first things first is we've got this foxtail that I have hooked onto the bag. I also have this paw hand sanitizer holder that has hand sanitizer inside of it. It is a fox backpack, hence the foxtail. And then I've got in the side pockets, on one side I have some Gatorade, and on the other side I have my little water bottle. It has a little tangle on it, and I have just water in there. That's all I keep in that bottle. And then in the front main pocket of the bag, I have this, which is my little brush with a mirror. Got this, I think, from Five Below, I believe. Next we have this little container which has some allergy pills, the Benadryl. Next we have this, which is basically just a reusable bag. I also have an EpiPen. I have my pop socket fidget. I have this, which is my lint roller. I have this little tin, and in here I basically have Band-Aids and my stomach meds for my stomach. And then the last thing in this pocket is this little pouch. This has like my, whenever I go anywhere, it has like my ID and my card. Whenever I pay with my card, it has my card and stuff. And then I also have these 2 engraved cards from my husband, so I have those in there. And then on the keys, obviously I have my house key, and then I have this little fidget on here, which is like the ouchie fidget, little ouchies, and then this little Mickey Mouse cartoon character. So that's the stuff that is in the front pocket. Stuff that I oftentimes need and need to have easily accessible to me. So that's in the front pocket. And then in the main pocket, we have my cat ear headphones that I use for listening to music, watching videos, doing all the things. We have this, and in here, this is like my snack thing. So I just have some things that I can actually eat. So like animal crackers and a Nutri-Grain bar in here. So I usually keep like little snacks like that of things that I can eat for when I go places, because I do struggle with food and everything due to my chronic illnesses. So that is something that I do struggle with. Next is we have the Peanuts, The Gang's All Here. This is my comic book. I love the Peanuts. My 2 biggest obsessions with comics have been Calvin and Hobbes and the Peanuts. We have my iPad here and stuff. This is where I watch, like where I have all of my YouTube videos downloaded. And then the second to last thing, okay. We have my umbrella that always stays in my bag. And then we have this, which is like a little travel size thing. And this is another one of those things that has different like activities and things that you can do to keep your hands busy. And I use this, I keep this for like road trips and things like that. I like to have it with me for anxiety purposes. I get anxious quite frequently because I do have anxiety, for those who don't know. So I tend to always carry something for my anxiety with me. So that means I usually have like my iPad. I have different little things that I use to help me with my anxiety. So that stuff is generally almost always with me wherever I go. So that is like the stuff that's in my bag. And then I always have this with me. And the reason I like this, and it's the Peanuts. It has Snoopy on it. Snoopy is my favorite Peanut character. So I have Snoopy on here. And the thing about this sheet that I really love is it's also, I call it like a communication sheet basically, because I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, but it has different like different feelings. So like it has hungry, it has cool, it has happy on it, it has tired on it, it has sad, scary, bad, it has some different little emotions, things like that are easy for me to like point to and stuff like that in case I need them, so I can tell somebody if I'm hungry, it's just, I don't know, I love it. It's my favorite thing. So that's pretty much my bag, guys. I just wanted to just come on here and just show you guys that, and just chat with you guys a little bit. So now that we've gone through my bag, I wanted to just give a little update about how I'm doing in terms of everything. I actually slept really, really well last night. I'm sorry that there was no video last night. I went to bed super duper early. I basically had my doctor's appointment yesterday, which ended up going well. We've got more things that we need to do testing for. I need to have some more testing done and stuff, including a procedure to check for some stuff. So yeah, we had that yesterday, and then afterwards, like, that appointment just took a whole hell of a lot out of me. So then after that, I basically came home and I just took a nap for a little while, and then I was up for about like maybe an hour or so. I took like a 3-hour nap, and then I was up for maybe like an hour, and after that, I ended up, during that hour, hubby and I did our evening routine and stuff. We watched our videos together, we did all of the stuff, and then hubby went to bed. I talked with my mom and stuff, and then I ended up going to bed because I was so tired, and I woke up at 4:30 this morning. So I basically slept yesterday from like 5-ish or something until like 7-ish, and then 7:30-ish, and then was awake until about 8 something, 9 o'clock, and then went back to bed and slept until 4:30 this morning, and then I've been up ever since 4:30 this morning. And today I basically have just went out for a little bit today just to get out of the house, and that's pretty much been the day. I think we're doing D&D tonight with our online group, so that will be something to look forward to. But other than that, like, not much else has happened in terms of what's been going on. So yeah. Anyone wondering, I actually found this at a thrift store. So I got it for like $1, and I'm really happy with it. I absolutely adore this sheet so much. So anyway, that is pretty much the update. As far as like the stuffies in bed with me right now, we've got Omi, he actually went with me to when we went out today, he came with me to breakfast. He is wearing his harness because when he goes out, he has his harness on. So he has his harness that says emotional support, and then service dog on one side. I have obviously my Stingray. I have my 2 turtles in bed with me. I've got my emotional support Lammy there. Obviously, I got Pikachu. And those are like the stuffies that are currently in bed with me at the moment. Obviously, Jesus is always there, as you guys may know. But those are the current stuffies that are in bed with me. Those are the ones that I've been sleeping with lately. I don't think there's any other ones underneath. Yeah, I think those are the ones that I've been sleeping with and everything. But yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm in a bit of pain at the moment, but you guys wouldn't You wouldn't necessarily know it because I'm pretty good at not showing when I'm in pain. That's kind of how I roll, is I get a lot of people asking me about like my pain levels because it's hard to know when I'm in pain because I don't really show it very much. But I mean, when you live with chronic pain, it kind of becomes kind of like part of your normal. So it's not something that you necessarily really like think about too much, you know. So for me, like, I'm in pain a lot, but because I'm in pain so much, like, it becomes part of my normal. So I don't necessarily talk about it as often as I would have in any other like situation. You know, when you're not in pain a lot, when you are in pain, you tend to want to talk about it. But when you're in pain, when you're in constant pain for whatever reason, for one reason or another, it is kind of hard to not, you know, not talk about. It's kind of hard to want to talk about it all the time because it feels like then you're complaining and whatnot. But anyway, that is pretty much it for today. I don't have any other updates for you guys other than the fact that I wanted to give you a what's in my bag video and stuff and let you guys know how I've been doing, because I know I didn't do a video last night explaining how my doctor appointment went, I don't think. So yeah. Anyway, I love you guys so much. And as always, remember, if you're going through it, you'll get through it, and remember who you are. And always remember to stay hydrated. Currently drinking some Gatorade to try to get myself some electrolytes and some things. But anyway, I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.